Hi, I'm Linda. I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Australia, and I'm back today to show you something really quick and easy. It's actually not a project today. I wanted to do a little review of the Stampin' Up trimmer and the Rotary blade, okay, the difference between the two. And I want to just quickly go through why we have the trimmer that we do. Okay, this one's been in our catalogue now for the last year or more. And when it first came out, we were very excited. We'd had before that the Fiskars trimmer, which I have used to death. In fact, I owned two of these during the time I was with Stampin' Up, and they did the job. They have just a static blade, not a rotary blade, and this little flippy bit here, and an arm that came out. But we had problems where you lost numbers in the middle, and the arm didn't stay out very well. So there was a few issues with this one. Also, the numbers would wear off after a time, and there's also no grid lines on there. But the new trimmer took care of all those things. They listened to us and gave us lots and lots of things to think about with this new one. It is a much wider base to work on. As you can see the difference between the old trimmer and the new trimmer, quite a lot wider. Okay, this arm actually comes out and locks into place, and you don't lose any letters, numbers here in the middle, because they've actually got like the continued ruler underneath there, so that you don't lose any of your number bits. Okay, there's also room. One of my bugbears with the other one was that we had not enough room to have both your scoring and your cutting blade in at the same time and get all the way from the top to the bottom. But now you have this little bit at the top, so you can go all the way from the top down to the bottom, no trouble at all. Okay, so that's basically the new trimmer. There's also some storage underneath, which is nice. So to put, you know, little things like your bone folders and spare blades, that kind of thing. Okay, so very handy. Now, I have always had, with the static blade trimmer, and when this one came out as well, it comes with this arm. You can actually lock that arm into place so it doesn't flap around, which is great. But one of the problems I've always had with the, I did always I did always wish that I could have my my old trimmer back, my rotary trimmer. I missed my rotary trimmers. But may do with the static blades just fine. However, in the recent catalogue we got the rotary arm. Yay! Okay, so it is personal preference. Some people prefer these blades. I find these blades actually wear out a lot faster, and so I'm replacing them a lot more often. It is more expensive to get a rotary arm. However, once you've got the arm, the blades are not that expensive, and you just slot them in and out on this little piece down here. Really, really easy to replace. Just slide them out and slide it back in. Okay, very easy. Alright, so you can see it's got like a little flippy rotary arm just here. And how this works, you need to actually take out the old one, so you just sort of stretch it out there a little bit and the whole arm will come out. And then this new one goes back into the hole, and then stretch that out just down the bottom here. There we go. Alright, and that's ready to use. Alright, it locks into place just the same as the other one did. Okay, whoops, I didn't lock it. That's better. That's locked now. Okay, not going anywhere. And would all be ready to use. Okay, I've got the grid lines that keep my projects nice and straight on the board. Lots of good things about this trimmer. You may still prefer this one. The trimmer comes with these blades. If you do decide to try the rotary arm, or the rotary add-on as it's called in the catalogue, I would still hang on to my old ones. Very handy, because if, like me, your rotary blade, you haven't ordered any replacement blades for a while, and you do blunt your blade, you've always got a spare to go back to. So that's not a bad thing. But there is one really important thing you need to know. When you buy your rotary arm, you'll notice that we've got this cutting pad here. It's called a cutting pad, a replacement pad. You can buy these replacements. They're very, very cheap, $6.95 I believe, in Australian dollars. Now this long piece here just slides in and out, and when it comes, it's set up to go with the static blade, and there's a grid, so like a groove all the way down. Okay, however, when you're using your rotary arm, if you don't change that cutting pad around, you're not going to get a straight cut. It's going to look pretty yucky actually, and people do say my rotary blade's not cutting properly. Well, the reason why is because they haven't changed the cutting pad. You need to take it out and turn it on its side, and there's a flat edge here. Okay, so you've got a flat side and you've got the groove side. So when you've got the rotary arming, you need to have the flat side up. Okay, just slide it back in, not hard to do. Give it a push, we go, and then that will go down, okay, and very easy to use. If you haven't already tried the rotary arm and you've tried rotary cutters in the past, you will find this is an exceptionally good one. I've been really happy with this trimmer. This is I think the best trimmer I've ever used, and that's a big call because I had quite a number of other big name brands before Stampin'Up came along, and I liked all of those ones, but this is the one that I prefer. It's very reasonably priced at under $50, $49.95 Australian. And if you don't have one of these, talk to me about one. I can certainly have one ordered for you and delivered, or you can order them online, of course, through my blog, which is www.lhiggins.blogspot.com. Enjoy, and I hope you do find the rotary trimmer or the cutting blades, whichever one you go with, that work best for you. Thanks, bye.